Does somebody have to do the?
I hit record and then there it goes. So yeah, we can have the little chit chat in the background as hopefully Smitty puts the music over top of this. That's
Nice.
where he's gonna say something. Say something funny.
I did try to copy this, Derek, and do something similar with another league, and I lasted like 2 weeks, and I'm like, Derek is just far more committed than I am. So I appreciate you.
Well, I'm not that committed. It's like Smitty just asks me like every week if we're doing one. And then I say, yeah, we'll do it. And then he's never available to do it.
That's Smitty for you.
Yep. All right, so what's
Cool.
up, boys? So we got Tony, we got Bobby, and we got Bobby. What's up, guys?
Got the Bobbies.
The Bobs are here.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Representing.
We got a meeting with the Bobs.
I got a meeting with the Bobs later.
Yeah, they called me at home. So all right, boys, it's been a couple weeks, and there's been a lot happening, including Gavlak stealing Stefan Diggs right out of my hands. We should probably lead off with that. So I'm on vacation.
Was there a trade gone sour?
Yeah, so I was on vacation all last week, so I was barely paying attention, and so I pulled up the main page just to see who was getting tossed back in, and I said Diggs was there. So I texted my brother. I'm like, hey, you want to trade Diggs? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I'm like, do you want me to offer? He's like, no, I'll come up with something and I'll start. So that was like the morning time. And then by the evening, I saw all those texts start to go through, and yeah, he just ghosted me and traded him to Gavlak for that running back.
Hey, full disclosure, I just received that out of the blue. I didn't ask anybody for anything. I didn't go back and forth. It showed up in the morning in my inbox, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to give this guy a few minutes to make sure he didn't click something before he was done adding the players or whatever. And then, I'm looking at the transaction right here. It went through 9:36 p.m. on last Thursday. And, I gave him a good 12 hours, I would say, of sitting on it. So, Derek, that's on you, man. If you, drug your feet on getting an offer done, it's a win for me. But I guess Diggs does lose his keeper ability this year, correct? So
yep.
I didn't even realize that. So,
well, so I guess from a keeper's perspective, it's not the worst trade I've ever seen, because
Pierce will get 3 years.
Right. Yeah.
He's a 6-week rental. Yeah.
I was talking to Smart Smitty, and I'm trying to figure out what the trade was. I was talking to Smart Smitty, and
was he talking?
Smart Smitty traded to Dumb Smitty. And I gotta find the trade because I erased it from my memory. I don't even know what happened anymore. But
which one?
Let me guess. He was trying to trade you Najee Harris.
No, it wasn't that.
He's been trying to trade me Najee since week 2.
Listen, I got Najee, and I am first weekend. I'm 1 week in, right? And he did all right. Yeah, this past week.
I wouldn't count on much more of that.
Well, I need to count on it. So
no, I was trying to get. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off, but I was trying to get Devontae Adams, and he made a deal with his brother.
Yeah.
So sorry, that's where.
The Raiders are a hot mess. I think that's a good thing.
What was that?
I said the Raiders are a hot mess. You don't want any part of that team.
Yeah. Yeah. Smart Smitty did ask me if I wanted in on that, and yeah, he was traded before I could even look at it.
Yeah, he I don't know if I said something or he said something, and then the next thing I know, he's just like, "Yeah, dude, I'm out." I'm like, God damn it!
Well, the
Um,
original Smitty did give him a pretty good offer. I'm trying to figure out how I can let's see, franchise transactions,
Yep.
and we'll do trades.
Mike Williams, I mean, when you're trading
Yeah, Mike
defensive players that
Williams
get lost
and,
in the weeds, he gave a first
Swapped
round
in some
draft pick.
linebackers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's worth it. So
Well, Mike
I made
Williams
3
on the
trades
show.
in the past week. It was busy.
There's definitely a battle. I mean, at the end of the day, there's 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it. There's me, there's Gavlak. Well, actually 4 of us. I'm sorry. Gavlak, me, Smitty, and D.
Yep.
And
So how did this, Tony? How did your Justin Fields trade? How did that come up?
I was is it Blackleg who's is that his team?
No,
Black-
there's Mike Regan.
Okay, Mike. Yeah. So I was talking to Mike, and I think I offered him like Justin Fields the week before, and he's like, no, and he went off again, and I'm like, come on, dude, come on, you want to do it? I just kind
Tony,
of,
I think you reached out to me about some Justin Fields action too.
I was trying to shuffle him, dude,
You
because
said Mahomes is available, so I made you an offer.
well, yeah, I mean, if Justin Fields and Patrick, PM, dude, they're two different levels, but I mean, if Justin Fields, I mean, he's hurt right this second, so, but I mean,
He'll be all right. He'll play.
yeah, I mean, he's gonna be a 9th round draft pick for that dude next year. Like, kudos. I mean, I rented Debo,
If he's still alive by next year, he keeps running.
Who had a
around,
nice-
probably end up dead.
And a good week for you this week.
I mean, but look at his first
Yeah.
6 weeks. I need all of those double digit points. Every single one of them. My receivers suck.
I gotta say, just from like year by year, the structure of the league in general, where you got 4 flexes that can kind of fill you in if your receivers suck or your running backs suck or whatever, is awesome. So props to UD for having some sweet rules that help with that. So
Yeah, we try to tweak everything, every year just to stay relevant. But yeah, it's been a strange year, man. It really has. There's been, we basically changed that rules because running backs don't score anymore. But this year there's a bunch of really good running backs. So,
Yep.
So yeah, definitely gives you the flexibility.
Well, I mean, Derek and I were having a conversation the other day, a week or two ago, and like how the parity of every team is amazing. Like Smith, Dave Smith's team's pretty stacked, but he doesn't have like a tier 1 running back. It's like a couple tier 2s, but then his receivers, I'm like, Jesus, dude, like they're all tier 1. So, I take a look at my running backs, and I got 2 tier 1s and a tier 2, and then I got some other, best. I don't know. It's just like everything's all the big teams got a weakness, but they're not that weak. I don't know. It's just it's everyone's got a hole, and it's great actually. I mean, it's can't just be stacked.
Yeah.
You love all those dudes' holes, and you're just trying to fill them.
Trying to fill those holes.
Derek has meat to put in him.
Yep.
The meat
Yep.
this week.
All right, well, let's take a look at the overall standings. So yeah, Smitty, like I said, couldn't join, but he wanted me to make sure. We talked about how good his team was, and I think it's all right. But yeah, I'm real worried about the Raiders, honestly. And I know Bobby G, you got the running back there, Jacobs.
Yep.
And yeah, I think we should probably start off by I think when we did the first podcast, we had you, Bobby, down like 10, 11, 12, something like that. Or it might have been last place, actually.
I believe so.
Yep.
I think with Dave Smith's team, honestly, like obviously it's just so balanced on the running back and receiver side. Like he actually has a problem because now he has to figure out the matchups and
Yep.
and is he gonna start the right guy this week? That's what it really comes down to.
Yep.
I mean, CeeDee Lamb, Hopkins, I mean, Higgins, Evans, there's 4 starters. Then you throw in Devontae Adams, and then, if you start all 4 of those, then who are you going to start? Sanders, Jamal Williams, Wilson's doing well in Miami.
Yep.
Now who are you going to leave on your bench that outscores the guy you picked?
Right.
Yep. I can. That was definitely me the last 2
always
years,
make the
always
wrong
picking
decision.
the wrong guy. Yep.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what
if
I was gonna
anyone
say,
needs
Derek,
any shitty players that you don't have to worry about not starting them, I have them available for you.
Bobby, are you at least laced up for next year? Do you have 10 first-round draft picks or something?
Not really. I have my first and second, then I got 2 thirds, 2 fifths, and 2 sixths. So.
What about keepers?
So
Do you have a bonus keeper that you were able to pull from somebody or anything?
Not at this point, but I have picks that I can probably maybe try to acquire someone.
Not right now, but
Here's the thing: you guys.
You're telling me there's a chance.
You guys loaded up, so you can't keep all these guys. So now you'd be like, oh yeah, give me an 8th round pick for this guy. I'm just gonna drop him anyway. So.
Yep. I will be calling you next summer. That's for sure.
That's right.
I mean, looking at how this is going to play out, man, it's going to be me and Smitty for a first round seed. I think Gavlak has his, I think Derek, you're going to win your division and you're going to win that first round seed, I'd imagine. And then Gavlak, unless you just go and I don't know. It's so close, but at the end of the day, I think Derek's going to win a number 1 first round bye, and then it's up against me and Smitty. I'm playing. I'm playing Bobby
what's
D.
the tiebreaker for seeding? Is it head to head or is it total points, Derek?
I believe it is head to head first. So it's definitely head to head. So in the division, so me and Dave Free here, I think I beat him head to head, but I think we play again. But anyway, division, it goes head to head first, then division record, then total points. But if you're in a 2 or 3 way tie for a wild card, it just the website can calculate head to head, but that usually evens out, so it usually goes to total points.
Got it.
But also important to remember, the 6th and the final playoff spot goes to the team with the highest points of the remaining team. So the first 5
that's right.
teams will be set, then the last spot goes to the highest remaining points. So it's really anyone can hop in. So yeah, I'd say Dave and Tony have 2 spots locked up here, definitely with 8 wins. I'd say myself and Dave Free, I thought was going to lose last week, but must have had the Kittle magic.
That's right.
On Monday night.
I told him he owes me big for that one. He goes, I'm a great GM. That's what great GMs do.
Yeah. Well, he is not a great GM. But his team's coming on strong. As soon as Jonathan Taylor starts scoring again, that guy is, Dave's going to be in every matchup. So, and you got Bobby, so that's 5 right there. So, Bearded Clam's team is just not that great. He's got 1645. So Big Poppy, he's still definitely in it despite even records.
Yep.
And I would say, Derelict My Balls has an outside chance, but he's down about 100 points right now. So yeah, I'd say, I know Panda has a chance too. He's only down, what is that? 8 points.
Yeah.
Actually, Poppy would have the final spot right now. He's got 1673.
Worst case scenario for some of those outside teams is a team like me. If I lose, 3-4 games in a row, but keep the points up, that they kind of lose their chance to squeeze in with the points.
Derek,
Yeah,
how are you
for
winning?
sure.
How are you winning your games? Or is it like your defense stacked or something?
Just overall being awesome at everything all at once. Um,
Let
last
me look at
week
your roster.
it's Tony Pollard is
Yeah.
is really
Well,
carrying
Josh
me.
Allen and your defense, I think,
Yeah, your defense is got a
Derwin James and Bolton.
yeah. You get a lot of points from your defensive side.
Yeah, man.
Good.
Of course, Josh Allen will just carry you. Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen, that 1-2. Now, Mixon's been doing well for you, but what's his prognosis with
Dead.
playing?
It seems to not practicing.
Not practice.
Oh.
But they said someone's going to pay $50 for Samaje Perine this week.
Is he on the
Yeah.
waiver wire?
No. No.
Checking as we talk.
So yeah,
No way he's still there.
I do have Garrett Wilson though, and when they have the
Why?
MILF Hunter take a seat, I think that actually happened today. I think what's his name? Joe Flacco is starting
Joe
now.
Sacco's going to be starter now?
Flacco's going to start.
Yep.
Mostly because Garrett Wilson decided to. They asked him after the game. They said, do you take any blame for only scoring 3 points? He's like, nope, not my fault.
Yeah, I saw that.
Terrible answer. Like, horrific response. Like, that's the last thing you say, regardless if you think that or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the guy obviously stinks. I don't know why he thinks he could be like standoffish. I mean, like he has like 5 touchdowns and he played the whole year.
Yeah, and 4 came
I
against.
think I saw that. What they have in their second half, they averaged like 2 3/4 inches per play.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly less than 3
bad.
inches of play. That's real bad. Not good.
Yep.
All right. Well, what about how about some hot takes? Yeah.
All right, fire them off. Let's hear them.
Let's hear it, Tony.
All right, I'll start it. I'm not winning. I'm not winning this league. It's too tight. I don't have that kind of luck. So I'm gonna swing for the fence. I traded my first round draft pick. I traded Justin Fields. I loaded up on some areas, but I don't know, man. It's Smitty's team's deep, man. It's deep.
I'm going to make a hot take. Dave Smith will not win the league.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
Like, Derek, what did we talk about this week? It's like, man, like just get me a first round bye and then it's a game. Then we're talking. If you got to win 3 in a row to win it, that's tough, man.
That's what it's all about, man. Like,
yep.
Just trying to get that first round bye and then hopefully you get a lucky week.
Yeah,
because man, it's a week to week league. That's for damn sure.
Tony, I think that if your team gets healthy, right, and you're able to roll out Cooper Kupp and Dallas Goedert, that you're going to be tough to beat because your only hole is tight end, as I see it right now, right? And Goddard was number 3 tight end before he got hurt, I want to say.
Yeah. Goddard was like a tier 2, but number 3 tight end. But they're already talking like Cooper Kupp. Because I think like what's his face, Stafford. I think they might shelf him for the season with the concussion, or he's got 3 this year. He might.
Because it's their season. Unbelievable fall from Super Bowl champs to being just absolute hot garbage.
Well, they sold out, man. They
bought a championship,
completely loaded up for one season, and it worked. It normally doesn't, and it worked. So, yeah, they'll be fucking hot garbage for 10 years. And
I don't think they have a first round draft pick until like 2026 or something, right?
It's like the Browns, yeah.
Something silly.
Yeah,
It's a hell of a picture there, Tone.
Tony, that picture is amazing. By the way, Derek, my doggy picture, I'm vehemently regretting my NFT purchase last year. That is my picture. So,
do you still own it?
I do. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You
I
diamond hand that shit.
finally started getting offers again.
What's the floor on that thing?
Floor is 0.2 ETH right now, but it got up to like 0.4 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Doge pound, right?
Yeah, Doge pound. So
your diamond hands backfired, I'm sure.
yeah. Well, hey, listen, I'm playing the long game at this point.
Yeah, sure. We're all playing a long game now, bro. Good job. Maybe in 10 years, the NFTs will be like, man, did you ever get that NFT 10 years ago? Yeah, I got 20 of them. Who wants one?
Hell yeah, 20 doggies. What's up?
20 dogs. I don't think Cooper Kupp's coming back, and then you throw in something like Goddard coming back right at the playoffs, first game back. I mean, it's like I've played this game too long, 20 years, where like I get my best tight end back, and he comes back with 2 catches for 25 yards. Thanks, lost me the league. Great, perfect.
Yep.
But I don't think Conklin's going to do it for me either. So, but
I think my last Super Bowl win was when I played Bobby D. Remember in the tight end?
We're not talking about this.
Click clap. I forgot his name.
That's why I traded George Kittle. He's another San Francisco tight end.
Oh, that was funny. All right, you boys want to pick some games this week and talk about the implications?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right. Well, not everyone's in here, but Bearded Clam, what's he got going on?
Butthole.
It's a big game.
Yeah.
It is a big game.
It is a big game, but I don't think Andrew has much of a shot here, especially after trading Wade Diggs.
Geno or Prescott? He's got to do Prescott, right? So
I think you start Prescott.
You're going to do Patterson and Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Nico Collins.
Well, listen, he traded his only good wide receiver. I mean, Waddle's been solid, but
Bobby G, good beat this week, man.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Yeah, that's a victory.
I mean, now that you say that, though, the way you're saying that, it's clearly not going to be a fucking victory. Like, I'm going to get rolled.
I'm going to get rolled by Bobby D this week. I know because I know I'm playing him.
That's right.
He's gonna rise
Look
up.
at this, Derek's throwing in his picks as we
live lineup submission.
I'm coming off a win. You know, I'm hot. You're coming off a loss. You're down in the dumps.
Yep.
Well, as long as you only start your 2 people that's on your lineup, we're good. You just with those.
I only have 12 people to start, so.
I literally have 12 people.
The rest of my team is injured.
Putin.
Midnight's Poutine.
Jeez. Cousins come out of the ashes, man?
Cousins is on prime time tomorrow.
Midnight Putin.
Dude, I traded Murray, and that dude, they just got rid of Gordon. Now Murray's probably going to be a pretty decent running back. I mean,
I don't see Libtard being able to come through.
Is he starting that receiver for real? Westbrook?
Yeah, never heard of that guy.
Westbrook Akine? Yeah, that's bad. He doesn't have anybody else to start as a flex. Like, literally, he could start any tight end, wide receiver, running back other than Westbrook Akine.
Who's that?
All right, moving on.
No, that's Glenn.
Derek, that's a win for you.
Yeah, we'll take it. Floppy D versus Tony Z.
The game of the week.
Well,
game of the week.
I do laugh to myself every time I read your name, Floppy D. I mean, that's just amazing.
Yeah, well, I know he's not starting Melvin Gordon because he ain't playing for anybody right now.
Yep.
You got Cam Akers, and oh my God,
Cam Akers is supposed to get the starting nod, right?
dude. Honestly, Bobby,
They've been saying that
can't
every
start a
week.
team. You can't even start a team right now, really.
Can he field? Let's see, one and then one.
We'll do it live.
Well, yeah, because both Henderson and Gordon are free agents now, so you got to start all your wide receivers. No, he can field the team. You got it.
I've never even seen that.
All right, you got this.
All I got is Watt. That's all I need.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll set my lineup right now.
Well, I think
I'm
Why are
doing
you
it.
picking Disley? Oh, Pitts is hurt. That's right.
Yeah.
you can't start
Can't do three linebackers.
You can't start three linebackers.
But I will start 2 of them.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
Do I have 12 players?
Yeah, that's 12.
Got it.
All right.
Oh,
Dang.
apparently I have an IR violation. Let's see what's going on there.
You got somebody on IR that's come off?
I guess
I'll fix it for you.
Yeah, Corey Davis.
Davis is back.
Corey Davis is still in the league.
Add him to the roster. He's got room.
Throw him in there.
Got
I'm
room.
gonna activate. I'll put your boy Pitts on IR.
I can do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you did it already. All right, live lineup submissions.
I like this. I like it.
All right.
Question:
I just
do
got it.
Fire Corey Davis right into the lineup. Boom.
Hey, wait, Derek and Bobby, I didn't hear any hot takes from you. So when we're done looking at lineups, I want to.
I don't even. That's how good my team is. I don't even need to start Corey Davis. Lineup submitted. I mean,
Turd
if
Ferguson
you just want to go
versus-
head to head right here, Mahomes or Herbert, I'll take Herbert. AJ Dillon or Nick Chubb, AJ Dillon. Cam Akers or Aaron Jones, who's questionable, Cam Akers. Derrick Henry, I'll give you that one. Rondale Moore is coming on hard. Josh Palmer
Did he get hurt?
Stud. George Pickens is about to
Rondale Moore is hurt, but
Yeah, Rondale Moore
got hurt.
feel free to start him.
I'll start him. He's still better than Derrick Henry.
Good point.
All right.
All right.
So we did that one.
I predict.
So Turd Ferguson versus Derek My Balls. You can kind of see.
I wish these people had their lineup submitted. It'd be a lot easier to
Yeah.
compare and contrast.
I mean,
You
he's
kinda
got
see.
to. I don't. Yeah.
I'm going to take Turd Ferguson to guarantee he loses.
Yeah, I'll definitely double
The juju
down
on him.
on Turd Ferguson.
Put the juju on him.
I mean, his team's pretty good, and he won last week, and I know the Miami guys were on bye, so that was a huge win for Turd
Because of
Ferguson.
George Kittle.
He doesn't have a terrible team. I mean, like Jonathan Taylor could become like the number one draft pick that he, fantasy draft pick that he should be. I mean, he's been coming along, and Jeff Saturday's like, he's my best player. I'm going to start that dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christian Watson's become Aaron Rodgers' favorite target.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing the Steelers this week, so either he's going to go off or he'll have nothing.
Good analysis.
Well,
Portland Sutton is
he's
Iron
not
Lake
going
dropping.
to. I guarantee he won't have 17 carries for 70 yards. He'll have either 203 or four carries for 9 yards. I mean, the Steelers, they're either going to load up to stop him or they're not.
I mean, the Steelers' defense is good with Watt out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, is he back?
He's back.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think game
Steve,
of the week.
What's your? I didn't hear a hot take from Bobby. Oh, Bobby D said that Smitty's not winning it. I didn't hear a hot take. Bobby G, did you give a hot take?
I didn't give a hot take yet. I got to think about it.
Pick yourself to win.
That's honestly what I was thinking about doing, right? Like, I'm looking at this, and Derek, Tony, like, we've talked about this a lot. I think I've done pretty well in your league over the years that I've been in it, which is going on like 7 or 8 now, I think.
Mhm.
And I've never pulled down a championship. And I think with the trades that I made, I have a team that can win it.
Dude, it's solid. It's kind of like Smitty's team, like you got. Well, he doesn't have the greatest.
My hardest part is who do I not start?
You're starting Barkley, Jacobs, Amari Cooper. I mean, shit, dude. What happens to Cooper when what's his face shows back up? Watson.
Well, see, I didn't start Cooper last week because I started McLaurin, and that was the wrong choice. And now I'm flopping the other way, and I'm going with Cooper instead of McLaurin.
We know how that flip flop works all the time, right?
Exactly, right? We know how that's going to work out, but
you won this week, so I mean, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, I still won. It didn't matter. Still dominated, But that's going to be my biggest issue is who am I picking to go in crunch time. So, but I got my quarterback thing figured out. I having Russell Wilson being my quarterback was just a terrible decision and investment. So had to upgrade to Burrow.
Yeah, I mean you got Hawkinson, you got Metcalf, McLaurin. I mean you got Diggs and Cooper. I mean, yeah, solid team, dude. Solid team.
Yep.
So,
I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my hot take. I say that this is the year I finally take down a championship, not
I gotta get
any of you idiots.
I gotta get lucky. That's how I look at it.
It's all luck.
It was definitely all luck.
Where's the Putin? Hang on. Where all right. Josh Allen, dude, you traded for AK, dude. Like, fuck. I don't know, man. Like, God, that is so. I mean, he is zero or 40 points. Like, it's not even.
Because his team's bad. He is so good. Alvin Kamara is unbelievable.
He's really good. Yeah.
But his team is awful.
I'll tell you what, man. If Dalton gets hurt, man, like, what's his face doesn't like passing to him at all. Winston does not check off, dude. He's slinging it, and that messes with Kamara's, out of the backfield shit. Obviously Jefferson's good. Yeah.
So what do we got? 3 more
weeks
weeks until the playoffs?
Taysom Hill will go in before Jameis wins.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
That's a hot take. Who has Taysom Hill on their team? Answer. This guy.
Are you going to start him over Burrow? Oh shit.
He's a tight end.
If he's a tight end, does he get quarterback points and he's a quarterback in a tight end spot?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you start him over Hawkinson?
That's the question, right?
That's risky.
So, yeah, but listen, let's hope it never comes to that. If my season comes down to whether or not I start Taysom Hill, I'm struggling.
Oh man. All right, man. I guess it's a 2-horse race, Derek. It's Bobby. It's Smitty and Gablak. We're there playing for third.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Derek, going back to what you said at the beginning here, I'm pretty sure the first podcast video you guys put out, you made fun of my team and you put me down at 12, I believe. Right. You're like, this is an absolute embarrassment of a draft and squad that this man put together.
I'm embarrassed to know this guy.
Let's pin that on Smith since he's not here. Let's put it on Smith. And but Smitty, he fucking backhanded my team too. He's just like, I can't even believe this dude's fielding a team right now. I mean, he scored like 200 points or over 200 points the first week. He's like, that's just going to be the standard for the year. Everyone's going to score 200 points. Like, fuck.
Did you put up 200 in week 1?
Yeah, against me.
Oh, nice.
I scored 185 and lost, I think.
That hurts.
Yeah. I came out 231 on the first week. Yeah, it was banger.
Bang, bang. All right. Well, my hot take is going to be that Dave is going to take over that division, get a first round bye, and then lose in the first week that he plays in the Final Four.
To me? Is he going to lose to me?
I hope so. I don't care who he loses to as long as he loses.
He's going to lose to Big Poppy.
Yep. That would be amazing. He's been putting this team together for like 4 years now to make one run.
Big Poppy's going to sneak in, win the first week, and then play Dave because he's the number 1 seed and beat him.
I've been using Dave Smith's first podcast as tackling fuel. Very good.
Yeah. He puts that podcast on in the morning and just starts doing curls in his basement.
Like, oh, yeah, you think this shit is sweet? Come on.
Yeah, you don't like my team, Smitty? Fuck you.
Say it again.
All right. Well, I guess I will mention that tomorrow is also the trade deadline. We had a record amount of trades. I think only one first-round draft pick has been traded ever. We had at least 2 and a whole bunch of other picks flying around. So it's fun, man. It's fun league.
Glenn's an animal on the trade deadline, man. He was just beating my drum, man, for me to trade fucking Henry. Like, I caved like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Caved.
Yeah. He was texting me at like 1 a.m. Like, hey, are we getting this done or what? Dude, I'm sleeping.
He's like, dude, you got this if you make this trade.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a classic Smitty trade technique.
Glenn.
After Smitty's bamboozled that idiot for like 5 years in a row. Now he's starting to use some of those tactics.
Like New York is in Cleveland. Like, he just brings that with him. All of it. Love it.
All right, boys. Well, thanks for hopping on. Don't forget to set your lineups tomorrow. We've got 3 games. I think the Bills game's at 12:30, so looking forward to that.
Yep.
And we'll do it again next week. Sorry we had a couple weeks off there, but yeah, hopefully we get Smitty on if he's available with this busy schedule. And good stuff, man. Any final parting words?
Good luck in the playoffs, guys. I'll shining the golf clubs already for the spring. So.
I miss you, Bobby. Both you, Bobby. I miss both.
I was about to say I miss seeing all your guys' faces, so it was good to see you guys.
Well, you guys we gotta make the draft weekend happen again this summer.
Yeah, that was a good time, man. That was a good time.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
We'll try to line it up with that charity golf outing again.
Absolutely. Smoke some meat, hang out.
I like all that.
Make sure TC's on your team. He drops putts.
That's true. Those are facts.
Those are facts. All right, boys. Good seeing your faces. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, later, fellas.
See you, fellas.